What's up, guys? Uh, I wanted to come on here and talk about me for a little bit and what I've kind of been going through and just some revelations I've come across lately. I was at work last night and I was kind of thinking, about my past week and these last couple months and just, all the time that I've been putting into myself and just everything that has been going on with me. And, from the people I've met to the people that have come out of my life, I'm starting to realize that I'm struggling with seeing the good in people. And that sucks because I try to be a human of compassion and empathy. And I try to not let my emotions get the better of me. But, like, now it's like whenever I meet someone, I can't wait to, like, just think about what is wrong with this person. Like, how can I not talk to this person sooner? And, it doesn't really faze me when someone, like, unadds me off Snapchat or, like, unfollows me on Instagram anymore. Like, I don't feel phased. I'm not really worried about if this person is going to be here for a long time or not. And that's crazy because 2 years ago, I used to care so bad if someone would be friends with me or want to date me or just, like, be in my life, see me as a quality human. And, now it's like I'm just throwing the cold shoulder to, like, everybody. And yeah, again, that's weird. This is not something I'm used to. So I don't know exactly how to combat this. I've been very irritable lately. I've been kind of just not really there mentally. Talking to people. It doesn't really matter to me what this person is saying. It doesn't really matter to me if you're telling me a story that means something to you. It doesn't really mean much to me. And I guess it's been a little selfish lately. I guess I have been a little too focused on me, a little too self-driven, and not even in a growth way. It's just it's an all about me type way. I'm very tunnel vision on my thoughts and my success and my goals and visions, but I'm doing it in a not so positive way. I'm doing it in a way that contradicts everything that I've worked towards. And I definitely understand, like, why some people would be a little weirded out by this. Like, I had a talk with this girl last week and she wanted to go on a date with me, and I'm just not in a dating mindset right now. I'm not really, like, looking to date someone or go on dates. It's just not what I'm looking for right now. I don't care for that right now. And she was talking about going here and then there, and then I was just thinking we were gonna smoke and chill, which is what I wanted to do. I just wanted to do something chill, and time went by and I wasn't on my phone that day, and then she double texted me and she was like, I'm not getting what I need to feel comfortable. I don't really think we should see each other. And this, I didn't even say anything. I hadn't even said anything up to that point. So it kind of stuck with me in my head a little. I'm like, what did I do to make her not comfortable in that moment anymore? And I guess in the time where I wasn't responding, she must have figured out that I didn't care as much, so that's why she wasn't as comfortable with it. And then, I kind of just left her on open on everything. And then next day comes around and she just unfollows me and everything. And it didn't faze me. I didn't care because it was just another person to me. It was just somebody who I had met in my life that was there at that time. Just like 10 years from now, I will meet somebody and they will just be there in that moment of time. Tomorrow I might meet somebody and they'll be there in that moment of time. It's all about people who I've been meeting in this moment of my life. I'm not focused on keeping anybody with a long-term investment. I'm just focused right now on selfishly getting myself to where I need to be. If you allow, like, I have empathy for people, I have compassion, but recently I have just been it's just me. Like, you're in my world, you talk to me, and it's a very selfish thing to do. It's not very positive. It's not really what I talk about on my channel, but it's just what's been going on here, and I really don't know how to combat this. Like, I don't know how to go about with this because I haven't felt like this before. I've always been a person of the opposite feeling about this. Like I even in middle school, I was always so caring and like trying to put on pressure with like girls, and just like I'm not pressurizing women. I'm just saying like I was, I cared a little too hard. I was always trying to dress my best, listen to music that other people were listening to, and just overly being not myself, exaggerating swagger, I guess. I just don't know how long this will last. And I try to talk to people, I try to like reason with these feelings, and I try to just be me, but this is me. This is, how do I say this isn't me when this is me? I say I care about a lot of these things, and I'm too nice of a person to tell someone I don't care about it, so I let them talk, I let them speak, I go on dates with people, and I just am too nice of a person to say no. And that'll lead me down a road where I have an identity crisis, such as right now. And I like, even at work, like last night I was just talking to tables like so monotone and dead. I was like, hi, what can I get for y'all? Just this and that. I was just going with a script. And my tables kind of figured it out at some point. Like this one table I had, it was a wife, a husband, and their daughter. Daughter was around 12 years old. Obviously, I thought she was gonna get something off the kids menu. So the mom and the daughter order lasagna. The dad orders something. I think he got a pecan chicken. And when the daughter ordered lasagna, she said, "Can I get the lasagna? We have a kids portion and an adult portion." I go, "Yeah, that's fine." And so I ring up a kid's lasagna, I come back with all the food for them, and then the mom looks at her daughter's food and she's like, "Is that the adult portion of the lasagna?" How? No, it's not. How was I supposed to know that you wanted that though, if you just say lasagna? You have this little 12-year-old girl telling me she wants lasagna. I'm gonna bring her a kid's portion of lasagna off the kids menu. So the mom gets mad at me, like barely, just a little bit, but I know, when a table is like a little passive aggressive with you, this table was very passive with me, and I didn't care to even try to fix it. I told her, I was like, "Oh, I can go back and fix it." That doesn't really give them anything to work with. So I mean, it didn't mean anything to me. It's not my money that the company's using. So I was like, "Ma'am, I can try to fix this for you." And she was like, "No, it's fine. I'll just eat this." And she took her kid's lasagna and then gave it to herself, and then she took her adult portion and gave it to her kid. And then I kept coming back, and they were like, "We're fine. It's like, you can ask for a new server. It doesn't mean much to me, guys. You guys are just people right now in this moment in my life. Tomorrow you won't even remember my face." So that's what I mean though. It's not me in this world. It's everybody's in my world. Everybody's in here for me, and I'm just one ear out the other. Everybody and everything. All these thoughts that other people are bringing to me, all these feelings and emotions, it doesn't mean much to me right now. And I'm struggling with that. I'm struggling because I like to talk to people. I like to get to know someone. But right now, when I get into conversations, it's like, "Oh my God, I can't wait for this conversation to be over." Or, "Oh my God, I can't wait for this person to stop talking to me." And I really don't know what to do. And for those of you who have gone through this or are struggling, let me know. What do you do? What do you do? And it's weird for me to ask the advice from y'all, because I'm the one giving advice to y'all. And, but people help people. That's how it should be. I always try to help people. I always try to put other people before me, to an extent. I'm obviously not letting myself get walked on anymore, or my feelings pushed to the side. I'm actively every day trying to figure out, like, what can I do to be better. And it's hard right now because, like, I'm eating, I'm working out, I'm doing all the things that my routine tells me to do, waking up on time, making my bed. Well, not right now, but and doing my clothes, brushing my hair, washing my teeth, and just all these things, showering. And I just, like, I'm going through the routines and the motions of my day-to-day life, and I just don't feel anything. I just don't feel like interaction is worth it. I feel like it's worthless. And you know, I'm a guy who likes to date. I'm a guy who likes to get to know women. I'm a guy who likes to have, you know, guy friends and hang out with the bros and just, you know, share a cold one every now and then. Like, I'm that type of person. But right now, I feel like, you know, like Friday night, for example, that was, what was that, last night? That was last night. There was a big like rave that I probably could have gone to, and I just said no because I didn't care for it anymore. I didn't care to just go and, you know, drink and just be at this event. I don't even like techno music. I think it's weird. I don't really enjoy it that much, and I'm sorry for y'all who do enjoy it. I just don't like it. It's not my thing. I like words in my music, unless it's house music. But I just I was bored, and you know, it's hard for me to like just be at the house, you know, phone kind of dry, and it's just me. That's what I'm used to now, you know. After my relationship ended in May, I've just been kind of just filling my time with just meaningful things. But recently, all the meaningful things that I do fill my time with have not been that meaningful. And I don't want to force an interaction. I don't want to force just something upon me and, you know, get into something else and just have another person in my life just because I don't want to feel lonely or feel like, you know, I'm trying to fix something internally. You know, I should fix something because I want to, not because I feel like I have to. And, you know, those don't go hand in hand though. You know, you feeling something and wanting something is different. If you feel like something is right, it's not because you want it, or it's not because you should want it. And if you want something, it's not because you should feel it, right? It's like if somebody cheats on you and you're not done loving them, you want to stay with them, or like you feel like you want to stay with them, but you know you can't. It's just something you can't do. So, you know, where do you go from here? How do you figure it out? How do you talk to yourself? How do you tell yourself that it's going to be okay? You know? So I'm gonna keep going through my life. I'm gonna keep talking to people, you know, figuring things out. Whatever happens, and yeah. Anyways, guys, my DMs are open. Of course, you all know that. Fill out the form in my bio on TikTok. Love you guys. Peace.